him back for a season to Saint Etienne, his former club, then to Nice for a season, then to Marseille last season. But what an impact he had on his Premier League debut tonight.
Magnificent, magnificent. Mikel and Edu have got to take a lot of credit for what they've done with this guy, because I remember he was signed for Arsenal the same time as Fofana was signed at Leicester, and obviously you've seen that he got into the Leicester side and looked amazing. And Arsenal, and this guy is somebody that we've always thought that is going to be something quite special. And even when they sent him out on loan again to Marseille, the fact there were a lot of fans who were saying, why don't we bring him back, Brent? But he's turned into a full international now, learning in that French the league. He looks very composed, very calm. He's got great pace. And it's a decision that you have to say was magnificent from them, because it could have been very easy to actually say, let's bring him back. But like, they gave him an extra year, and now he's coming, he's slotting, and it looks like he's been playing there for years.
You don't want to get carried away, do you? Because that performance was absolutely outstanding today. And as Wright said, he showed so many, good elements to his game that you need. Pace, loads of pace, reading of the game, good on the ball as well, great tackling. It's exactly what Arsenal have been dying for ages. They've hardly had a good centre-half for a long, long time now. It's exactly what they need, but it's just one game. If he can continue to play like that, wow, I mean, that'll be an unbelievable bonus.
And the thing is, and at 21, to go to Palace first game of the season, play like that, because we saw him a couple of times, he's shut down Will Saha. They brought Mateta on, he dealt with that physicality, that side of it. We saw his stats there. Accuracy, 94%, duels won, 6 or 7 duels won. You know what I mean? I don't think he, I think that, I can't remember what the zero was, but like no fouls.
Committed. Didn't commit a single foul.
Didn't commit a single foul in this day and age at 21 in the Premier League. You have to say, as Michael is absolutely right, you can't get carried away with it, but that is a lot to pin your hat on in respect of a performance from a 21-year-old who's been away for 3 years on loan.
Absolutely. So that was one big plus at one end for the Gunners tonight. So too was the goal in the first half from Gabriel Martinelli.
Gabriel, how key to start the season with a win, and what did you make of the performance?
We knew that the first game was so important for the rest of the season, and we came to the game with just one mentality, and this is to win the game. And very happy with the result, and and the spirit as well.
Congratulations, you scored the first goal of the new Premier League season. How much did that goal mean to you, especially after the chance you had after just 3 minutes?
Yeah, it means a lot. I'm very happy with the goal, but as I said, and the most important thing is the win, and we fight until the end, and this is the spirit we need to have in whole season.
You started the first game last season against Brentford. A very different feeling after this one. Just how far has this Arsenal side come since then?
We have a different group now. With some new players, Gabi, Zinchenko, Fabio, he's injured, but we have some very good players, and they will help us a lot. And as you can see today, Gabi and Zinchenko helped us a lot. They are very good players, and we are so happy with them, the team. And we won. This is the most important thing.
You mentioned the new signings, the squad's been strengthened. With those new additions, how far could this team go this season? What could Arsenal achieve this season?
We go game by game and trying to win all of them. This is our mentality, and in the end of the season we will see what we can achieve. But of course, for sure it's going to be a great season for us.
Well done today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's the first goal scorer of this brand new Premier League season, but he got his goal after missing a golden chance as well, but kept going, kept his head up.
Yeah, well, we said at half-time, that's part and parcel of a striker's job. You do miss chances, but you've got to keep coming back for more, and that's the mark of a very good striker. I thought this was brilliant from Jesus, winning the ball back, and then the little nutmegs there, little run, feigning inside. That would have been a great goal if it wasn't for the block. But Wrighty, we did think he should have ran around that on his right foot and opened the goal up.
Everything about the way this comes to him says, as a right footer, you're just going to come on and just slot that in there. You know, whatever happens there, Steve, you just want to hit the target. Goalkeeper's not saving that if you hit the target.
The only way he hits it into the corner with his left foot there is if he hits the goalkeeper. It's just not a left-footed finish. But this goal was really worked on the training pitch. We highlighted it again at half-time.
Yeah.
This on the edge, 2 against 1 on Zaha. Again, Jesus almost pinning his man, keeping that space, that big space, where Zinchenko's going to move into, and then that is a wonderful header back into the danger zone.
It's brilliantly works because you can see the defender, all of a sudden, once the ball comes across, he thought, I'm going to leave Gabriel Jesus. It's too late. When you look at that amount of space, you think, well, that's too much space for them to have. And then all you need now is a very good delivery from Saka, and he done it. It's brilliantly worked.
They still should be able to defend the second ball, though. Zinchenko's not in... It's a dangerous position, but it's a loopy ball. He's never going to score direct. He can only head it back in. Nathaniel Klein was at fault in the centre. I mean, they still should have defended it. But fair play to Arsenal. And I think only Liverpool and Manchester City have scored, more set-piece goals since the start of last season.
Corners, since the start of next season. It's something they've been working on. Now, you mentioned before even a ball was kicked, even going back to last season, about Palace not taking their chances.
Yep.
We saw that again.
And it's something that should be very frustrating for Patrick because they play such good football and they get themselves back in. That, for me, for a centre-forward, it's a very timid and poor header. Look at him, he's trying to guide it. He's taking his head away. He should be getting onto that and driving that into that post there, where the goalkeeper has to come across, Steve. That's why we're always told, head it back where it's coming from. You get the power on it, bam. This one, when you look at this from the other angle, Mike, as soon as we saw this, we're thinking, he's got to lift it into the right-hand side of the goal. Goalie's on his way down. You have to lift that. Watch it here. Watch it. Look at the space. Bam. Just lift that over there. The goalkeeper's already on his way there. Those chances you can't miss. You have to take them.
Yeah. Just needed height. That was it. Just a bit of height. Just lift it over the goalkeeper. I mean, it was an unbelievable little darting run and a great ball from Zaha as well. Yeah. Lovely little combination play. But the first touch was okay, but it's pretty simple finish, really. You only have to lift it a yard or so off the floor. And it's a goal, so he'll be kicking himself because that's a couple of big chances Palace missed.
At that point, were you a little fearful at 1-0?
I was, because like Michael said, 1-0's not the kind of score, no matter how well you're doing. It wasn't like Arsenal were doing great because Palace were very much in the ascendancy. So you were frightened of it. I actually said, you know something, if this is 1-1, I'll take that. But then, they got the second goal. But you're a bit fearful because I was thinking, are they going to crumble under the pressure? I thought they didn't because of the chances what were missed. I thought they defended very well. But then you need that second goal, Steve. You need the second goal to just take the full steam and take everything out of the Palace fans, out of the players, and then you just see the game off, and they got it.
And a little word as well for the Arsenal goalkeeper, because we've said big chances that they've missed, but he's been there to save them. Sometimes you need your goalkeeper in big situations, and all of a sudden he's creeping up there and becoming a very, very good goalkeeper, and he saved them again today.
But the thing is, you look at it with those chances, Mike. If we're playing in that game. And you had those two, Eze's chance and Odson Edouard's chance. If you're leaving, when you get on the bus, Steve, you're gutted about them chances.
I won't be sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the second goal. Unfortunate for Guehi.
Yes, it was. The ball was, whipped hard by Saka. And this is the style of play now. Left-footed player playing on the right-hand side. It happens all the time. But he goes down onto his right foot and then hits it with a lot of power. Guehi couldn't really do much about it, and that sealed the deal, really. But yeah, an unfortunate one for Palace. But I think, on balance, it was probably well deserved from Arsenal.
OK, let's go back to Selhurst Park, and just as we did before the game, delighted to speak to Emmanuel Petit. Did you enjoy that? What did you make of your former club, Arsenal?
I'm very happy with the result. I'm happy as well with the performances. I was not very happy at the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half as well, because I thought Crystal Palace was very close to score and to come back into the game. But so far, starting with a win away from home, 2-0, no goal conceded, no injury players. So I think it must be a very good night for Arteta and his players.
Did you see a bit more of a maturity